I want you to understand the WTO, IMF and BIS along with the US Treasury and the CBI are working hard on the monetary reform. They're not working on lifting the zeros. That's a simple thing. That's just a push of a button. Boom. They're working hard on everything else that brings it to us. The borders of Iraq are part of the monetary reform process. The borders of Iraq are being secured. The borders of Iraq are the place where the one-to-one rate is going to leave and go to the international theater. It's going to join a basket. You are watching Khan Baba, today November 27th evening. Pentagon awards $252 million Iraqi F-16 contract to U.S. firm. The elections are the turning point to Iraq going international. It's these elections that bring in and introduce the rate change. When they form the government and complete the elections, they will also be implementing the banking reforms. But I want you to understand a critical piece of the puzzle. Before they can bring forward the banking reforms, they have to revalue the currency because part of the banking reforms have to do with foreign currency practices, rules and policies. The rate has to change for those foreign currency measures. Wouldn't the official rate, not the exchange rate, between the old and new currency introduced have to be one-to-one for us to obtain any wealth from this? Once it is on Forex, which is the goal, you will be able to exchange at the rate it is at the bank you choose at that time, for whatever currency you want it exchanged in IMO. Sadani came out today and told us what December 1st is. This is absolute. This was straight from him. Starting December 1, 2025, Iraq is rolling out a new mechanism for foreign currency transactions. Banks here in Iraq won't be able to process any foreign transactions unless custom duties are calculated and paid up front. No one is going to steal from us anymore. Frank, bingo. That's what the WTO and IMF are demanding. The CBI has been telling us for over a decade they need security and stability to pull this RV off. In fact, Iraq does now have the stability they need. They know the dinar is already stable with the policies now in place. We are there. We can clearly now see that the next step is the move to removing the zeros and then to reinstate the dinar. The big moment for me was when she agreed that the dinar is not a scam and they are anticipating a revaluation. Couldn't give me the timing though. Mark Z. Yes, they are expecting it to revalue, and no, they don't know when. We know it's not a scam because Warren Buffett bought it, and many treasuries and central banks hold Iraq's currency. It makes no sense when people tell you it's a scam. I love it when banks tell us they are training and it's coming. They just don't know the timing. Iraq will be part of Qatar's Ooredoo plan to invest more than $500 million in new international cable projects. The company said the new system will create direct land routes linking Iraq, Oman, and Turkey to speed up data traffic, improve network stability, and provide alternatives to disrupted maritime routes. Ooredoo CEO Aziz Aluthman Fakhru pointed out that the project will reshape communication routes toward Europe by offering faster terrestrial connections that bypass challenges in the Red Sea and the Strait of Hormuz. Qatar has expanded its economic role in Iraq over the past decade, focusing on infrastructure and digital connectivity to link Gulf and Mediterranean markets. According to the Middle East Council, Iraq is identified as a strategic location for such investments due to its strong potential for regional transport and data corridors. Another good news for Iraq: Iraq's imports of goods surged by 24% in 2024, the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, said on Tuesday. According to the figures shared, the country's imports of 10 key commodities reached $87.41 billion last year, up from $65.826 billion in 2023 and $55.194 billion in 2022. This marks a 24.7% increase compared with 2023 and a 36.9% rise from 2022. Machinery and transport equipment represented the largest share of imports, totaling $33.653 billion, followed by miscellaneous manufactured products at $13.811 billion, manufactured goods at $9.965 billion, and fuel and lubricants at $8.566 billion. Other major imported items included chemicals at $5.857 billion, animal oils and fats at $5.594 billion, and foodstuffs at $4.72 billion. Thank you for watching.